Welcome, design enthusiasts, to another episode of House Design Inspo. Today, we embark on a journey exploring a style that masterfully bridges the gap between eras: modern classic house exterior designs. This architectural approach speaks a language of enduring elegance, updated for contemporary living. It evokes a sense of sophistication, permanence, and refined taste, proving that true style transcends fleeting trends. It's about creating homes that feel both grounded in history and perfectly suited for the present day. Before we delve into the beautiful nuances of this style, please take a moment to like this video if you appreciate timeless design. Subscribe to House Design Inspo for more architectural inspiration, and let us know in the comments what the phrase modern classic brings to mind for you. We love hearing your initial thoughts. Modern classic exterior design is essentially a conversation between the past and the present. It respects the foundational principles of classical architecture: symmetry, proportion, and order, but interprets them through a modern lens. It avoids the ornate embellishments of purely traditional styles, yet shies away from the stark minimalism sometimes associated with contemporary design. The result is a harmonious blend, creating facades that are stately yet approachable, detailed yet uncluttered. The philosophy behind this style is one of longevity and quiet confidence. It's about investing in design principles that have stood the test of time and materials that speak of quality and endurance. It seeks to create homes that possess a certain gravitas, a feeling of being well established and thoughtfully conceived, without appearing dated or overly formal. This style suggests a discerning eye, an appreciation for both heritage and progress. One of the most defining characteristics of modern classic exteriors is the emphasis on symmetry and proportion. Rooted in Greco-Roman architectural traditions, this principle often manifests in balanced facades where elements on one side mirror the other. Think symmetrical window placements flanking a central entryway, balanced rooflines, and harmonious massing of architectural volumes. This symmetry creates a sense of visual stability, order, and calm. It feels intentional and pleasing to the eye, lending an inherent formality and elegance to the structure. Even in designs that aren't perfectly symmetrical, a strong sense of balance and considered proportion prevails, ensuring that the overall composition feels resolved and harmonious. Flowing from this classical foundation is the integration of clean lines. While honoring traditional forms, modern classic design often simplifies them. Moldings and trim are present but tend to be more restrained and crisper than their historical counterparts. Cornices might be less elaborate. Columns might adopt simpler square forms rather than ornate classical orders, and decorative flourishes are used sparingly, if at all. The focus shifts from intricate detailing to the elegance of well-defined shapes and the interplay of architectural planes. This simplification allows the inherent beauty of the form and materials to shine through, contributing to a look that feels both sophisticated and refreshingly current. This leads us to the concept of understated elegance. Modern classic homes achieve their sophisticated appeal not through excessive ornamentation, but through the careful selection of high-quality materials, impeccable craftsmanship, and a focus on refined forms. The elegance is inherent in the balance, the proportions, and the way materials are combined. It's a style that doesn't need to shout. Its quality and thoughtful design speak volumes. This results in exteriors that feel luxurious and special, yet remain tasteful and approachable. Simplified classical elements often make an appearance, acting as nods to architectural heritage without overwhelming the design. You might see pediments capping windows or doorways, but rendered in simpler geometric forms. Columns might define an entryway or support a porch roof, but perhaps they are streamlined square pillars or subtly tapered round columns without ornate capitals. Window surrounds and door casings are typically well-defined but avoid complex profiles. These elements add architectural interest and connect the design to its classical roots, but their simplified execution keeps the overall aesthetic feeling modern and refined. Generous fenestration is another hallmark. Large windows, often arranged symmetrically, flood interiors with light and create a connection with the outdoors. These windows can bridge the classic and modern aspects. Sometimes they feature traditional multi-pane configurations, perhaps with grids only on the upper sash for a transitional look. In other interpretations, large, uninterrupted panes of glass are used, emphasizing a more modern sensibility. Often, these windows feature dark frames, black, bronze, or deep charcoal, providing a crisp, graphic contrast against lighter facade materials and adding a distinctly contemporary edge. The entryway in a modern classic home is typically a focal point, clearly defined and welcoming. This might take the form of a covered portico supported by columns, a recessed entry providing shelter, or simply a well-articulated door surround. While the scale and formality can vary, the entrance usually reflects the overall principles of balance and refined detailing. High-quality doors, often in wood or a contrasting painted finish, paired with elegant hardware and appropriate lighting fixtures, create a sense of arrival and under the home's quality. Color palettes for modern classic exteriors often lean towards neutrals, allowing the architectural forms and details to take center stage. Crisp whites, soft creams, warm beiges, and sophisticated grays are frequently used for the main body of the house. This neutral backdrop enhances the play of light and shadow on the architectural volumes. Contrast is then strategically introduced, often through those dark window frames we mentioned, dark roofing materials, or a deeply colored front door. This contrast adds definition and a modern punch. However, richer, more muted tones like deep blues, greens, or even charcoals can also be employed for the main facade, creating a moodier, more dramatic, but still undeniably elegant statement. The key is a sophisticated and cohesive color scheme. We're about halfway through our exploration of modern classic house exteriors. It's a style rich with nuance, blending timeless principles with contemporary flair. We hope you're finding inspiration. If you are, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to House Design Inspo. We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What aspect of modern classic exteriors appeals most to you? Is it the reassuring symmetry, the crisp, clean lines, or the sophisticated blend of materials? Let us know your thoughts. Now, let's talk about the materials commonly employed in modern classic design. The choice of materials is crucial in achieving that balance of tradition and modernity, quality and refinement. Smooth stucco or render is a popular choice, providing a clean, monolithic surface that emphasizes the building's form and allows details like window surrounds or cornices to stand out. Its smooth finish lends a contemporary feel while working well with classical proportions. Stone is frequently used, adding texture, permanence, and a touch of natural luxury. This could be limestone, granite, or high-quality cultured stone, often used for foundations, accent walls, entry features, or even entire facades. The substantial feel of stone grounds the design and connects it to traditional building practices. Brick can also find its place in modern classic exteriors. It might be used in its traditional red tones for a warmer feel, or painted, often in white or gray, for a more contemporary unified look. Specific brick patterns or bonds might be used to add subtle texture and detail. High-quality siding materials are also common, particularly smooth horizontal planks or sometimes vertical board and batten siding, chosen for their ability to create clean lines and well-defined surfaces. Materials like fiber cement or engineered wood offer durability and refined finishes suitable for this style. Metal accents play a significant role in introducing a modern touch. This is often seen in roofing details, such as standing seam metal roofs in dark colors or copper accents that develop a beautiful patina over time. As mentioned, dark metal window and door frames are a key element. Modern exterior light fixtures, often in bronze, black, or stainless steel finishes, also contribute to the contemporary aspect of the design. Wood is used more selectively, often to introduce warmth and natural texture. This might be for a statement front door, elegant garage doors, soffits under the eaves, or perhaps timber detailing on a porch. The wood is typically finished smoothly and elegantly, complementing the overall refined aesthetic. Landscaping is an essential component that completes the modern classic exterior. The landscape design often mirrors the architectural principles of the house itself. Formal structure is common, with symmetrical plantings, neatly clipped hedges, defined pathways, and a sense of order. Manicured lawns and specimen trees provide classic appeal. However, modern touches are frequently incorporated. This could involve minimalist planting schemes using grasses or sculptural plants, geometric hardscaping elements, or contemporary water features, creating a dialogue between the structured garden and the refined architecture. The goal is a landscape that feels intentional, enhances the home's curb appeal, and reinforces the overall design philosophy. The mood evoked by a modern classic exterior is one of sophisticated elegance, timeless appeal, and grounded permanence. These homes feel established and well-built, exuding a quiet confidence. There's a sense of refinement and order, but also a welcoming quality, particularly through well-defined entryways and the use of quality materials. It's a style that feels both stately and comfortable, achieving a balance that resonates with many homeowners seeking enduring beauty. Variations within the modern classic style certainly exist. Some designs lean more heavily on their classical roots, featuring more pronounced traditional elements that are merely simplified or updated with modern materials. Others take a more contemporary approach, using classic principles like symmetry and proportion as a framework for a predominantly modern design with minimal traditional detailing. The scale can range from grand estate-like homes to more modestly sized residences, demonstrating the style's adaptability. Regional influences can also shape the specific material choices and architectural nuances. For those inspired to incorporate elements of modern classic design into their own home's exterior, there are several key areas to focus on. Enhancing symmetry, particularly around the front entrance, can make a significant impact. Upgrading windows and doors to high-quality options with clean lines, perhaps considering dark frames for contrast, can instantly elevate the look. Adopting a refined, often neutral color palette for the main body, accented with strategic contrast, is fundamental. Investing in stylish, well-proportioned exterior light fixtures adds a layer of sophistication. Ensuring your landscaping complements the architectural lines, perhaps incorporating elements of formal structure, ties everything together. Above all, focus on quality materials and good maintenance. The understated elegance of this style relies on it. The benefits of choosing a modern classic exterior are numerous. Its timeless appeal means it's less likely to fall out of fashion compared to more trend-driven styles. This often translates to broad market appeal and potentially better resale value. The style inherently conveys a sense of quality, permanence, and thoughtful design. It often blends seamlessly into established neighborhoods while still feeling fresh and current. For many, it strikes the perfect balance, offering more warmth and detail than strict modernism, yet feeling cleaner and less fussy than purely traditional designs. However, there are considerations to keep in mind. Achieving the sophisticated look of modern classic design often requires a commitment to high-quality materials and craftsmanship, which can translate to a higher initial budget. The balance between classic and modern elements needs to be carefully orchestrated by a skilled designer. An awkward mix can undermine the desired effect. Certain materials common in this style, like stucco or painted brick, require regular maintenance to keep them looking their best. Landscaping also needs careful planning and upkeep to ensure it aligns with the architectural intent. Finally, ensuring a cohesive design language between the exterior and interior is important for a truly harmonious home. In essence, modern classic house exterior designs represent a masterful synthesis of enduring architectural wisdom and contemporary sensibilities. They champion balance, proportion, and symmetry, interpreted with clean lines, refined details, and high-quality materials. This style is about creating homes that feel both timeless and relevant, sophisticated yet welcoming. It offers a vision of quiet confidence, understated luxury, and lasting value. For those seeking an exterior that makes a statement of enduring elegance, marrying the grace of the past with the clarity of the present, the modern classic approach provides a wealth of inspiration. It's a testament to the idea that great design can indeed stand the test of time, offering a beautiful and sophisticated face to the world for years to come. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and be sure to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next dose of design inspiration.